Hello YouTube, Ken Hale here with another Black Desert online video for you, and today's video is going to be my second video on my series of preparations for the leader release. And today we're going to be going over some recipes here that I think might be interesting for you guys, or at least any information regarding recipes, cooking and alchemy recipes that I can give to you guys. And let's get right into it here, because we need to get this video out, and it's already Monday. I'm already late. I apologize. A lot of the new recipes from the leader use the new resources, as you can expect, and quite a few of them use the new flour, the loche flour, that you can, if you want to see where you can grab them, you can see my previous video, my first video on the series, and I show you an area there in town, right in Odraxia, where you can go and gather your heart's content. There are quite a few drops there, quite a few area spawns that you can go and get it there. Yeah, so the Locha is going to be using all the recipes here that you can see, along with the special drop, the rare drop that you get from gathering the Locha, which is this here, the Locha gem crystal. I don't know how they're going to translate this, but here you go. And of course you can also gather the seeds, so you can plant them on your farm if you so desire. You cannot buy this from any vendors. From what I've seen, you can only get these seeds from gathering the Locha yourself. I haven't done too much flower gathering, so I don't know how rare these two are, but I can tell you that the little bit I've done, I never got either of these here to drop the seed or the gem. So yeah, the Locha is going to be the new thing, and you can see here there's this powder here. You get this from processing, from grinding your Locha flour, and you're going to use these to make some recipes. So let's start here real quick with these cooking recipes. They use the Locha flour. You have this tea here, which is going to give you a monster AP and +3 and accuracy +6, and this is going to use the Locha flour. You're going to use some honey, milk, and water, distilled water. Is that what this is? This is probably not going to be of much use. We can check on the market here. Let's see if people are actually selling these for something. Of course, this is the yellow version of the tea, the green version, no, the blue version of this green tea here. The blue version is sold out on the market. The green version, of course, is the same stat, just doesn't last as long. And these are selling for, the green one is selling for about 14k here. You can see that's 100 on stock plus all these other ones here. So the prices dropped a bit, and then they're coming back up for the green version of the tea. How about the blue version of the tea here? That is sold out, and there's quite a few pre-orders here. So and of course you can see here you can also make imperial cooking boxes from these. This is probably why it is sold out. It's not too hard to make, and though it does use milk and honey, which are pretty valuable. The other thing they can do is this here. What is this? Let's click here. I haven't checked these beforehand, so it's going to be surprising for both of us. This one here, it gives you monster damage. It's another kind of tea, and it's sold out. Both the green and the blue are sold out here. And you use Flor de Locha. You use this is raw sugar, and then flour or fruit. Sorry, 5 fruit. Zoiks. And then some more of the water, and you can see the prices here selling for quite a bit less than the other tea. And this one you can also make boxes, imperial boxes, but I believe these are the lower ones. These are the cheaper boxes than the other tea. Yeah, so these are this tea one here is for the purple, what is this, master? This tea here you're going to use to make master boxes, and this other tea here, juice, this is juice, flower juice. This juice here you're going to use for the blue boxes by the looks of it. Yeah, so there's 2 recipes. There's one recipe with raw sugar. You can use 1 raw sugar or 3 regular sugar, but everything else stays the same here. And that for this pudding here, this pudding is going to give you monster or damage reduction 5 + 5, and monster damage received -5%. And it's going to take you 5 Locha flowers, 2 of this honey wine, 3 of the distilled water, 1 oatmeal, and 7 wolf bloods. And you can also use these puddings to make your master boxes. Maybe you see here the pudding is sold out. At least the blue pudding is sold out, but not the yellow. The special proc is not sold out, but it's being sold by this much here, 65k. It's going to use quite a bit of resources here. I'm not sure if this is worth making for sale purposes here, but the blue ones are sold out with the 300 pre-orders on it. And then we have here the Locha tart. This is the regular version, so this is going to give you monster AP 3%, or 3, sorry, and monster damage received -2%. This is going to take you 3 Locha. It's going to take you 5 wheat flour, I should say, not wheat flour of any kind. It says here wheat flour, but usually just means any flour. And then 1 more of the distilled water, 2 honey, 2 milk, and then 1 egg. So that's for the Locha tart. This is also sold out, and you can use this for Jungin. This is the, what box is this? This is for the orange. What is this? Artisan, I believe. Whatever the orange level of skill is here. You can use it to make those boxes. It uses milk and eggs. So I'll let you make your own decision whether or not it's worth it. It doesn't sell for a lot. Only 7K here. Yeah, if you sell the eggs and the milk, you'll probably make more money than selling these things here. So the blue one is worth quite a bit more. It's maxed out at 350. So yeah, there's that. So we got a tea, you got a juice, you got a tart, you got a pudding. Like I said, lots of recipes. And then there's this thing here, which you're gonna use for alchemy. And for this one, you're gonna need 3 of the ground Delosia powder here, and then 1 pure powder reagent. Is that what it's called? And then 1 pure clear or liquid reagent thing for this thing here. Is this selling for anything? Let's see. This is sold out, and it's about 20,000 silver right now in the Korean market. So you can start preparing here your powder reagents and your liquid reagents here, so that you can make these if you want to sell. Doesn't seem like a bad price. I actually might start making these for profit. It's pretty simple, and you're gonna use alchemy, of course, to make these. So according to this here, these are all the recipes that you can make with the new Delosia. And it would be awesome if they told us what you can make with these from just clicking here, but clearly they don't want to help too much. They don't want to be too helpful. But looks like that's it for the Delosia here. Let's see what else we can get. Let's check while we're doing cooking. Oh, let's check the other any Odalita things here. Let's see. There you go. This is the Odalita main meal they can craft for the boxes. This is going to be your guru boxes, of course, just like all the other meals. The stats are not great. It gives you monster reduction, or all damage reduction +5. It gives you special damage evasion here, 5%, and monster damage received -5%. And to craft one of these, you're going to need 1 Delosia pudding, 1 Delosia juice. You're going to need, this is the fried bird. I cannot find what recipe this is here for this fried stir-fried bird meat thing here. It might be a new recipe. If it's not, then forgive me, but there you go. And it's not available on BDO Codex, so I don't know the English name for it. And this is going to take you 5 chicken meat, 3 onions, 5 wheat, which maybe just be any cereal, and then 2 of the frying oil there. So they're gonna need 2 of those to make the Odalita meal here. And this one here is a stir-fried bracken from Drigan. And then this here is your chicken salad, 2 of those. And yeah, you can, like I said, you can make the master boxes, or the guru boxes, sorry, with the new Odalita meal. So again, there's gonna be 1 Delosia pudding, 1 Delosia juice, 2 of these apparently new stir-fried chicken recipe here, which, as I said, is gonna cost you 5 chicken meat, 3 onions, 5 wheat, and 2 stir-fried oil. And then you're gonna need 1 stir-fried bracken, and you're gonna need 2 chicken salads, 2 chicken breast salad. That's what it is in Korean. I don't know, but I think in English might just be chicken salad. It's gonna take you 5 chicken, 5 vegetables, and then 2 cooking oils. Is that what it is? Yes. And then 5 fruit, and 1 vinegar, just in case it's a new recipe as well. There you go. And there's a new chicken node in Odalita, so that's pretty appropriate because it looks like there's a couple of new chicken meat recipes. And this is being sold here. Let's check the market, see how much the Odalita meal is selling for. So here you go. The price, this Odalita meal is being sold in the market for 44K, but it seems like a pretty decent meal to make here, except for the pudding. I guess is going to cost you some wolf's blood, but it's okay because there's a wolf's blood. There's a wolf hunting area in Odalita, so you can get that. There's no honey though, so your bottleneck's probably going to be the honey. Oh, this uses oatmeal, which also uses honey, but no meat. The good news is there's no meat used on this thing here besides the chicken meat, right? Unless the bracken. Does the bracken use meat? All right, the stir-fry bracken use pig meat, so I guess never mind that. So that's all that I can see here as far as new recipes. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know all the cooking recipes in the game, so I don't know which ones would be new or which ones are old. But that's all, I think, all for the cooking here. Now let's check out here the alchemy recipes. Again, just like with the cooking recipes, I don't know all the alchemy stuff here, so I'm just gonna be looking for icons that look different, and we can check that out. I'm gonna probably be looking at oh, this is new. They now added the ability for you to sell these in the market. These were not available before. Okay, so in my previous video I said that you cannot sell the Undying drafts and perfumes in the market. It looks like you cannot sell the perfumes still, but they're now allowing you to sell the drafts, the Undying drafts, which is pretty cool because you can make some money now. Let's check these life skill potions here, the new potions. There's one that is gonna let you get skill experience, which is this one here. This is gonna give you 10% skill experience and minus 2% movement speed. Some of these Odalita potions here, they have downsides as well as upsides. So for the skill and the blue proc is going to give you 15% skill point experience, but minus 3% movement speed. And for the skill experience potion here, you're going to use Wise Man's Blood 2. You're going to use the Powder of Time 2, and you're going to use Trace of Chaos times 2, and then you're going to use 5 Delosia flowers. They're just called Delosia, they're not called Delosia flowers, so you're just going to call them Delosias, I guess. Then you're going to use 5 Delosias and 5 saps from the Bramble Forest, the Thorny Vine Forest, and no, the new sap from Odalita that I showed you the nodes, and I showed you what location where you can gather those on my previous video, so go check the previous video if you want to know more about the sap here. So that's one of the potions that you can get from Odalita, and then you have the actual gathering one here. It is going to give you a gathering bonus of 5%, the same kind of gathering that you get from the fig pie, the plus 5% item received, plus 5% item received here, but this also has a disadvantage. This drains your mana or your resource there, your skill casting resource a little bit at a time here, so it might interfere with your ability to gather meat in some places. But that's gonna be up to you if you want that 5%. It's 5% for the blue proc. The green only gives you 3%. And to craft this here, you're gonna need 2 Sinner's Blood, you're gonna need 2 Powder of Time, you're gonna need 1 of those Delosia alchemy things that I mentioned a few minutes ago. That you need one pure powder reagent, one powder reagent, 1 liquid reagent, and some Delosia to make. And then you're gonna need 4 of this sap from the new sap from Odalita, the Bramble. I'm just gonna call you Bramble sap here because it's easier to say. And you can also make these for the artisan's Imperial box there. So this is for the gathering potion here. I thought there was one other gathering. There's one other gathering potion here that gives you mastery. Here you go. This is going to give you 10 mastery for the green and the 15 mastery, life skill mastery for the blue proc. And it's going to take you 2 Oil of Tranquility. You're going to take you 5 of the Bramble sap. It's going to take you 2 Trace of Forest. It's going to take you 1 of those. Is it 1? Doesn't really. Oh, 3. Sorry, 3 of these. Actually, let's see. What is the other one? This one is 2. Okay, so it's not 1, it's 2 of those for the one that gives you the gathering chance. And then for this one here is going to be 3. And then 5 everlasting herbs for you to make this. So quite pricey for a 15 mastery for 8 minutes. I'll let you decide whether or not it's worth it. If it helps you push to the next bracket, then probably. But 2 Oils of Tranquility, 5 Bramble saps, 2 Trace of Forest, 3 of these Delosia reagents, we're gonna call them, and then 5 everlasting herbs. Let's see if we can find anything here on the defense potions. I know there's a perfume. There's this thing here. So this thing here is a draft, a defensive draft. It gives you 15 damage reduction, all damage reduction, 10 evasion, minus 12% monster damage received. It gives you 300 HP. It gives you 5% resistance to CC, and then it gives you minus 15 AP. So it's gonna reduce your ability to do damage, but it's gonna increase your ability to take damage. And to make this, you're going to need 3 elixirs of will. Looks like this potion here is also new. All right, so you're gonna need one of these new potions here, which is gonna give you the potion that gives you plus 12 damage reduction and minus 10% monster damage received and minus 5 AP. And to make this potion here, you're gonna need 3 Oils of Fortitude. You're gonna need 5 Bramble saps. You're gonna need 3 of those new Delosia reagents here, and then 1. Yeah, this is one of the bloods from the new Minotaur area, which is one of the drops that I mentioned in my previous video that you're gonna need to go and farm it yourself to because you cannot sell these in the market. So good luck with that. And then here's elixir of life, and this is the tier thing that you get from the vendor. So yeah, 3 potions of will, elixir of will, 1 elixir of life, and 1 of these new lasers here that you can craft once Odalita comes out for you guys, plus one of those, and you can make the new draft, defensive draft from Odalita. Of course, I don't know the names in English. These have not been released yet, so there are no official English names for them. So yeah, I think that's it for defensive things here. There's also a perfume, the defensive perfume that people have been asking about, so let's check that out. This is right here. So here we go. To make this perfume here, you're gonna need 2 of these oils. I believe these are new. Yeah, this is a new oil. They're gonna also need the blood from the Minotaur, 2 of them from Odalita, and you're gonna need fruit of enchantment, 1 fruit of enchantment. You're gonna need 2 distilled water. You're gonna need 1 of the new Delosia reagent and 2 everlasting herbs. So you get 1 of these. Is it 1 of these? No, 2 of these oils, plus 5 more everlasting herbs, plus 3 distilled waters, 3 of the shining powder thing from Alchemy, and 1 of those new the rare drops from the Delosia, from what you get from gathering Delosia. So doesn't seem too bad to make, except for the price for the everlasting herbs here in Korea. It's been pretty high, as you can see here. It kind of been raising steadily, spiking steadily, I guess. But it's a pretty recent change here. I don't know why they just spiked, because Odalita has been out in Korea for a long time, so I'm not sure why this sudden bump here. Maybe there's a new thing that you can do with it. I don't know. I've been kind of out of the loop because I've been playing too much Warframe. But yeah, so that's probably, and of course you probably want to know the stats. So you can see here it gives you 15 evasion, 200 life for HP, and 10% evasion, special attack evasion. Pretty decent for PvP, especially if you're gonna play the evasion build. Plus 15 evasion from this, not too shabby, and not too many materials. Depends on, I guess, bottleneck here might be the special, the Delosia drop. I don't know how rare that is, and of course the oil here. How much is are the people selling this oil? Let's see. Sold out. The oil sells for 2 mil. So 202 pre-orders. Yeah, so it seems like there is a reason to farm, to grind the Minotaur area there if you are an alchemist and you want to make these things to sell in the market. Of course, you're gonna need a party of 2. You don't need that, I suppose, a party of 2, but you're gonna need some pretty good gear if you don't have a party of 2. The AP requirement, or the AP suggestion there, is 270 for 2 people. So if you have over 300 AP, maybe you can grind efficiently there. But probably better to go with a friend, since it is for 2 people and the loot, it does drop loot for multiple people. But yeah, I think that's all for the recipes here. I guess I can cover one more time here the Undying Potion here. Yeah, so before, if you saw my previous video, you could only sell, there was only 2 items that showed up when you search in the market. It was only the giant, the beast elixir, and the oil that you need to make the other immortal oil, the Undying Potions. But now they added the ability to buy all the other ones. In case you have not watched my previous video on getting ready for Odalita, you can now just get all the recipe information that I could find all in one video. So this is gonna take 1 Minotaur heart. Again, a drop specific from the area that you cannot sell in the market. You're gonna have to, actually, let me see if they added those to the market. Maybe they changed this as well. So yeah, as you can see here, the only Minotaur thing that you can sell in the market is still the belt. So yeah, you're gonna need 1 of the hearts from the Minotaur. You're gonna need 1 more. This is another, apparently it's another rare drop from the Delosia. So the Delosia flowers are gonna give you 2 rare drops. And then you're gonna need 20 oils of fortitude, 20 oil of regeneration, and then 20 oil of corruption to make this. So with this here, you grab 1 of these and 1 of the other perfumes or drafts. As you can see here, you can make it for all these here, calcs and courage, perfume of courage, and all those things. You can get 1 of each, 1 of these, and then 1 of the undying oils, and you combine them through processing, and you can make the undying versions of these buffs here, which persist. If I understand correctly, they persist upon death. I haven't tried it yet, but that's my understanding. But yeah, I think that's all the recipes that I could find here to show you guys. If I found any more in the next week, I will make another video about it. If not, let me know what else you want to see me cover about Odalita, so that we can be ready for the release here on your side of the world. I'm thinking about making a video on the hunting mobs there. There's, I think, 4 or 5 new different types of mobs that you can hunt in Odalita if you're into hunting. So I might go and make a video about that, but give me other suggestions on things that you want to see me cover, and I'll try my best to get that covered. But yeah, as always, if you liked the video and thought it was informative, I'd appreciate it if you could hit that like button. And if you want to see more BDO content from me, don't forget to subscribe. And also, we have the join button there. If you want to support the channel, become a member, I really appreciate it. It helps out quite a bit. And also, of course, come join our Twitch streams and our Discord community. Links for those things down below. And stay tuned for my episode 3 of my Odalita preparation video coming out next week, and also other videos in between, and preparing some other stuff also in the middle there. Non-BDO related, but videos nonetheless. But that's going to be it from me for now, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.